Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, Paratheory is coming to take care of some history here in Dallas-Fort Worth, but more importantly, we are in Arlington, Texas tonight. This home was home to Mr. Colonel Waples, who was responsible for some of our dry food goods stores, the Swiss plant, our railroads. He had his fingers in just about everything when it came to Dallas-Fort Worth. This is where the elite of the elite partied at. That's what this house was for. It wasn't for living in, although you could. This house was strictly for entertainment only. The cottage down the way here is where Colonel Waples lived at. And the barn is where his barn was at, a normal barn, but his office was upstairs. And it is said that you can still see Colonel Waples upstairs pacing the floors at night. The backfield of this place was seen to a war with Native Americans. The hill up here is Topo Hill Baptist College, I believe. And there's a lot of history with that. Now, we can't go up there. We're not allowed to go up there. But they say that there are tunnels that run all the way from there, all the way down through this property, come straight to this house. Due to its really dark history, the things that happened on this property when it was thriving are not good, people. The railroad tracks that are out here is where Colonel Waples was actually killed at. The very same railroad that he paid to have put in to deliver food to his home killed him. Scott Howell has tried, the new owner has tried to rebuild this place several times, and it's come to a point where he just can't do it, and now it's too far gone. But before this place goes down, we are going to try and get some answers as to what is in here and why it's still haunting this place. So without any further ado, let's get into this thing. Hello, hello. Fucking you're right, dude. They cleaned the shit out of this. Well, the new owner, Scott, had decided that he was going to finally clean out the house. Well, the house is like empty now. Like there's no junk in it. There's no dirt. There's no nothing. And we ended up finally getting some things that were coming to life in there for us. Taped up all the windows, worked on the floor in here, picked up the train track.
Stacked all the wood.
Oh, that's crazy. A bunch of parts of the train.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Old washer, I didn't even see that last time I
It was here, yeah.
Oh, dude, look at this. Look at this little thing.
Oh, that's cool.
It's like a little...
There's another one right there on top of the wall.
It looks like a little haunted house. Like the windows are all busted in it and shit.
You know, we walked around and went and looked at the little powder room and all that. We were trying to figure out how the house is set up, how you would set it up now, because it wasn't set up like a regular home that you go into every day. So as we're sitting there, I have my flashlight on. I have a big flashlight. I have it turned on, so it's like daylight in the living room with us. I'm sitting talking to Justin, and we're asking questions, trying to get stuff to happen with the mag light, and all of a sudden I start hearing something shuffling behind me.
The basement downstairs has what? Four rooms, a kitchen, and some storage area.
And some showers.
And some showers.
Separate showers.
Yeah. So it's like that was not a slave quarter, but it was like a servant's quarters.
Yeah.
Kind of deal. But the thing that just strikes me so weird is like the biggest bathroom in this place is right behind you.
Yeah.
And it's like one big powder room. It's got a toilet in it. There's no shower.
Yeah.
It's just one big powder room. That's it. And then, so it would go along with the stories of what, you know, from the history on this place, that this place was what?
Thought I heard something.
Probably heard the plastic in that room moving.
Maybe.
Yeah. But it would go along with the stories that this house was used to party in only. He had the cottage down there to live in, and this is where he entertained. So you can only imagine the parties that went on in this place. I mean, something right out of a Eyes Wide Shut, you know, kind of deal. Because you got to think, back in 1911, this out here would have been in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean, he paid for the train track to be put in just so he could have goods delivered to his house without having to drive to his store. And that's what the purpose of the railroad was, and that is what killed him.
Yeah. Here it comes.
Right there, on cue, man. Talking about the train.
That motherfucker's hot.
Going dark.
I mean, I can turn my headlight on. We can probably see.
There we go.
Did you go back?
Yeah. Yeah, there's absolutely no power running to this house whatsoever. And it is a monstrosity of a home. Like, it is big. There is a basement, like we said before. This is the main floor, which is the kitchen, a butler's room, like a prep room, a wraparound, I guess what would be a patio, but not. It's different rooms. It's like different sunrooms, but they're not sunrooms. Those are like full-on rooms. And then, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 rooms just on this floor. And then upstairs you've got, on the second floor, you've got 1, 2, 3, with with one that has its own bathroom, then one that has a shared bathroom. And then up in the child's room, which would be the attic, no bathroom, but plenty of storage space, and creepy as it can possibly be up there. Dude, we've been up here for maybe, well, it says 14 minutes on this camera.
Mine says 20.
I'm already at 133 on the battery.
Good God, how much was it before?
250.
It's got to be that camera that's doing it,
No,
then.
dude. It's just blowing through these batteries.
Because mine's still at 146.
Now I'm at 140. Now I'm at 135. It's bouncing back and forth now. This is what happened the last time we were here. If there's anybody here that would like to speak with us tonight, we're about to turn on this box and you can speak through it to us. Tell us your name.
AM mode.
Did you hear that?
That said general. That was the first thing out of its mouth, general.
That's what you heard. That's what you heard.
That's what I heard. General, what's your first name?
Was that you?
Yeah, I dragged that deal here.
Okay. Can you tell us your first name, General?
again. We've had Mark, that's twice now. Who else, how many people are in this home right now? Say 2?
I thought it said 15. A few minutes later, Justin's asking questions again, and all of a sudden it gets even louder and closer. That made me jump up and turn around because I thought someone was coming from out from that room that we had just went in. You heard that, didn't you?
I did. I heard something like take a step.
Like a shuffle.
Like a shuffle. I should have turned that up. I sure shit did. I heard a shuffle like it was coming from upstairs. Let's take a walk upstairs. Oh, I got a bad feeling, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do. All right, let's go for it. I am anxious.
They did clean up a lot.
I did. To me, it doesn't feel like, I mean, like the anxiety's high here, but like, I don't feel, on this floor, it's like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The basement is really dark. Because it's a basement. We don't have basements in Texas.
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't feel like there's anything evil down there. I feel like it's just shit.
Yeah.
Like it's just nasty. On the static cam that we had from last time we were here, fucking rats running all over the place. It's
oh,
gross.
really?
I'm not going down there for health reasons.
Yeah.
It's just nasty. Upstairs though, in the top floor, that's where I feel the most energy. There in the first floor.
Yeah.
Is where I feel like, but there was a lot of action. You know, like this house was used to party in.
Right.
For sure. You know, you take a look at these bedrooms, like you could tell this was a bedroom, right? Like this was a bedroom.
Yeah.
But was it? I mean, like I said, the bathroom is just like one shower, toilet, you know, little powder room.
Like a Jack and Jill?
Like a Jack and Jill, yeah. And then the closets are tiny. Like, this is a mansion. Why the hell are the closets so small?
Yeah.
You know, and then when you get over here to what I think this was the master. Or this was like a common ground for this one. But like, there's the fireplace. And then here's this room
and then a back
that
porch.
has access to these two, you know, patios that wrap around. You can't get out there. The doors are both shut. It's not real safe to get out there. But they're just big patios. They're not rooms. And again, a small closet, you know. But when you get over here, see, like this was a sliding door here.
Pocket doors?
Pocket door. And then here again, like, where would you put a bed in this room? You know, in the corner? See what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't put a bed. And there's doors to the outside patio. There's the pocket door. There's an entry. There's another tiny ass closet. And then there's just a littlest bathroom that's just Like, this is the only bathtub in the house, is in here. That's it. Old ass sink and toilet, like medicine cabinet, you know, so like if this was the master, was the bed just in the center of the room? You know what I mean? Think about it.
Yeah, because your fireplace is right here.
Yeah, if it was anything, the bed would be here facing this way. So it doesn't really make any sense to me. Like I said, the whole house is like a riddle, you know? When you go into here to the threshold, again, door, bathroom, closet, then another door to go out into here. So if you wanted to make this into 2 rooms, you pull this guy shut and now this room's closed off. So was this like a reading room?
Yeah.
A sitting
Office?
room? You know, like a
study?
A study? But then you go out here and you have these. I don't think these are sealed shut. No.
Watch it.
Yeah, but don't step on that. But like, can't step out here. But like, here's another little
like a garden room?
Garden room for upstairs. This was a balcony to the top of the house. And up here,
look, you can see where everyone's kicked look at the stairs where people kick them because they're so short.
Yeah.
See it? Going all the way up?
All the way up.
Look at that top one right there, all the prints.
Yeah. No doubt. Hello? Yep, he sure did. He cleaned it all out. Can you tell us your name? Why didn't you leave? Did you used to live here in this home? Use your PS device too. 'Cause last time we were up here, it sucked it dry, remember? Now, one thing that did strike me really weird, we use these lav mics. We use Tascam lav mics. And these lav mics are on their own entity. They're not going through the camera. We sync it up in post with our audio. So we use a Rode mic on top of our cameras and we use these Tascams. And we put fresh batteries in our stuff every time. And these Tascams, they'll last for like 9-10 hours straight. So we put in fresh batteries. I put one in Craig's, I put one in mine. We go up into the house, we're doing the investigating. This is the first time that we had used the PS device. And he puts fresh batteries in it. We're sitting there using the device and it keeps blinking red like it's dead. It was working fine and then it sucked it dry. No more juice. But what we didn't realize is that exact same time, both of our lav mics, within a minute of each other, the battery went dead in both of those. Well, it's just blinking now?
Yeah.
Oh, the battery's dead?
No, they're brand new.
Well, I'm wondering if like the battery's died. Like maybe it's sucking juice from it, trying to answer.
Yeah.
Were you the one taking the juice out of our batteries last time we were here?
They say sure was.
Couldn't tell. Do you have something you'd like to tell the world? We're giving you the platform to do it. Can you talk to us and let us know what you want to say? How many of you are in the house?
I have a device in my hand. If you want to come up here and talk to it, you can, and you can say a word. You can say yes, no, hello, goodbye. You can do Y for yes and N for no if we ask questions and you want to answer them. Would you like to speak with us now? We're not here to hurt you. We're just here to talk to you and hear your story. Business.
Business.
Did you have a business here?
Here.
Can you hear us?
Yes, we are real, and we can. So you can hear us for real. Sample.
Condition.
When we were in the cottage, we started in the living room, and we had a couple things happening in there. But when we were first loading in, what was really weird was like there was a swarm of flies all up on this window, and this isn't an old, I mean, it is an old cottage built in 1911, but it's been remodeled. They've put in new flooring, new walls. They've completely revamped this place to its original state with some new additions. And everything's beautiful in this thing. It's an Airbnb. It's used for weddings. Like, people come to this thing because it is absolutely gorgeous. So why the flies? What was the point of all these flies in this corner up against this one window? Can you make a noise or a knock and let us know where you're at in the house?
The fuck was that?
What? I didn't hear anything.
There's also a device here on this bench that if you want to walk up and talk to it, it can understand you and it'll tell us what you're saying. It will not hurt you.
Stop hiding behind the camera.
I'm not.
How am I supposed to see that beautiful face of yours? Paratheory people want to know.
No, they don't.
The PT fam out there wants to know, who is Craig? And why is Craig always hiding behind the camera? This device that we have laying here on the ottoman, you can come up, you can say a word, you can talk to us through this, and give us a name or give us, describe something in the room, that kind of thing. Can you tell us your name?
It's on like almost minimum sensitivity. You want me to put it like in the middle?
No. Let's just try that for a while. See what happens. Did you used to live here in this home? You can use any one of these devices in the room to talk with us. We got a cat ball on this table over here. We got one on the ottoman here next to this light. We have motion sensors. You can draw your energy from these cameras, from the power in this home, manifest and talk to us. Can you make a knocking noise for us and let us know where you're at in the home?
Can you walk up and touch one of these cat balls around here so we'll know where you're at?
That's fine.
That's 4.
For what?
Knocks. 1 here, 3 in there.
You heard 3 while we were in the kitchen?
No, I heard them just now. that way. I heard one here, and then I heard boom, boom, boom.
Oh. Can you come in here? You're getting closer. Can you come into the living room? See, I can't really hear from where I'm sitting.
Yeah.
But you're aimed at it, so that would make more sense. But I did hear that last one. That was in the office here.
Yeah, it did that one, and then it went boom, boom, boom.
So you made a knock from the office. Are you still in the office? Can you knock for us in there? It was real thin, too. It could have been like a tap on the window.
That's what I was wondering. It sounded like there were some taps in there, too.
Are you outside? That's crazy. Is all those flies were in here when we got here, and now they're gone.
Yeah.
Are you upstairs? Can you knock on the floor upstairs? Last time we were upstairs, you were turning the flashlight on. And there's some cat balls up there that I left in its place. Maybe you've been able to touch those since we've been gone. But since we're downstairs, and if you're upstairs and you're able to touch that flashlight, can you turn that flashlight on while we're down here? We won't be able to know, obviously, until we go back and look at the footage.
Are you upstairs in the bridal suite? Or are you over in the guest room? Or do you go back and forth between the two?
Can you make a knock like this?
Have you ever had a big knock like that?
One time. It was with Chad Kalick. We were at a house in the Flick Creek Ranch. And we were in a room. It was dead silent like this. And all of a sudden the room went like super dark. Like our eyes were adjusted. There was just a little bit of ambient light out there from the moon.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's 50 miles out in the middle of nothing, right? So, and all of a sudden there was this big bang. It was so fucking loud. We decided to go over to the barn, and we were really pumped about this because the first time we came out, we were having huge EMF activity going on our REM pods. And so what we did was we set up 4 cat balls, or 5, across the length of the floor upstairs of this barn, and we had 2 REM pods set up, and then we had some cat balls over in this corner set up so that if anything walks or moves on this floor, it's going to set off the cat balls. We also set up 4 motion triggered lights that you would use like on your stairwell in your home. So you walk past, the light turns on. When we first slid the door open to the barn, I can't explain to you the smell that we were greeted with. We had been in there already. We went and set all these things up. We had static cams rolling. The smell that hit us was extreme body odor. Dude, it smells like BO in here. Smell it? Ooh. Smell it?
Yeah.
That is like straight up beat body odor.
I do not like this place.
No, man. No, man, I don't either.
You hear that noise? That's a REM pod. That motherfucker's going crazy.
Yep, sure is. Who's here? That is the REM pod going nuts.
What the fuck? You ever seen that?
I've never seen it do that.
That was me.
Maybe the battery's dying.
Maybe.
One way to test it,
What's that? Turn mine on?
turn yours on and put it over here. And we'll see if it does it again. God, you smell that fucking BO, dude?
What's there?
You don't smell that?
No, I do.
I mean, it reeks like. Here. Shine it over here. Look at that. That's 2 different rim pods.
Okay.
Okay. My name is Justin,
My name is Craig.
and we've come here tonight to talk to you. Whoever it is that's here, please make your presence known by touching one of these devices that we have. Obviously, you can touch our rim pod. Can you touch any one of these cat balls that are on the floor? I didn't even check to see if those have moved.
No.
No,
Coffin box still on?
it didn't go off when I walked over there. Yep,
Yeah.
it's still working. I have a seat right here. We've come here tonight to speak with you. We've been here a few times. Colonel Waples, are you here with us tonight?
Is there anyone here with us tonight that would like to talk to us? We're not going to harm you. We're not here to hurt you. We're just here to talk to you and have a conversation.
Can you walk up in front of our music box there, that box that's laying in the middle of the floor? I'm sure you've had time since we've been gone to get used to our devices up here. Don't be scared. We're not here to hurt you.
You were playing with the REM pod when we were gone. You can play with it now. We love to see it go off.
There's something behind me. Is there a bug flying around me? You see a bug?
Mm-mm.
You know what you ought to do? You ought to take your REM pod and set it over here on the floor where we had it last and see if it goes off like this one was going nuts. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right here?
Yeah, right there.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh,
What's wrong?
I just got a big smell of that funk.
That BO.
Yes.
I mean, it reeks. I mean, it smells like a fucking gym.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nasty. Is that you that smells so bad?
That was, as soon as we walked up there, it was just a putrid BO smell that just you couldn't get away from at some points, and it just felt heavy and hard to breathe. So we were walking around, and once we got sat down, it was okay. But every once in a while, you would smell that smell again, and I would have to cover my face up, and Justin would just look at me and be like, "What?" And I'm like, "You'll see." And then it would just go right to him, and he would smell it, and it's like it traveled all around us. There it is again. You smell it like it gets stronger?
Fuck yes. It's like it's standing right on top of us.
Oh.
It's fucking horrible, dude.
It's putrid.
Ugh.
Is that you? I have a device in my hand called a PS device. If you want, you can come up here and you can talk into it. You can use the library and make words for us. You can answer questions, yes, no, anything you want to tell us about your story. You can come up here and say it to this device and it'll show us. Was that you? Was that you?
No, that wasn't me.
What the fuck was that? That was a...
Did you see the rim pod go off?
Yeah.
That was me.
Okay. But the two before that weren't?
No.
That was like right on the other side of you. You're back. Thank you. Thank you very much for doing that.
Here we go again. This is the same shit that happened last time.
Yeah.
It would go off for a second. So, hold on. I'm gonna start a timer.
There it is again.
What?
The smell.
It's back and forth, like it's pacing.
Are you up here pacing? That was me.
It's almost midnight.
After midnight, we don't let it all hang out. I'm not a good singer, in case you didn't know.
Are you a good singer?
I just told you no. Didn't you hear it? The fuck was that? I feel like someone just came up them stairs. Fool, for real, that ain't you.
What am I knocking on, dude? My dick?
I don't know, John Holmes, maybe.
I mean...
Are you sitting all the way back and touching the ground?
Yeah, I'm like, my feet are on the floor and I got my foot on top of the...
Look at my feet.
My watch is still going. We're at a... We're at 2 minutes.
Are you running a timer?
Yeah, when that thing goes off again. So it's already past the time that it was last time when we were here with Haunted Nation. Hear that?
Yeah. You see it?
Did you hear that?
What was it?
I just heard whispering. hardcore whispering, like.
You can come talk into this device and we'll be able to hear you and make out the words that you want to tell us. It won't harm you. Colonel what? Good Lord.
Colonel Waples. The Colonel.
I can't even get the fucking words out.
There it is again, bro.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know, but I felt it that
I
time.
was gonna say, I was fixing to ask you if you could feel it when it
I
does
felt it that time.
Is that you, Colonel Waples? Are you doing a knock over on the other side of Justin? You can come to this device and say yes or no. Huh?
Is this yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See?
Still.
4 minutes. Nothing. Can you walk up to that little red light for me again and touch it and make it light up? Please. We just...
Thank you.
What?
Thank you. He just hit it.
Did he hit the
Yes.
REM pod?
Yeah, it just blinked. Green. I hit it. That was me. But that was fucking... I don't know what the fuck that just was. My fucking leg just vibrated.
Fuck off.
You look like you're throwing up gang signs.
So, if my theory is correct, we have both REM pods set up here on the floor. One's starting to blink a little bit. The one we just set down, we just changed the battery out in it. So, what I want to know is, okay, that one goes off like it's doing, and then will the other one go off? What?
Go walk over there.
Is it a reek?
It is fucking horrid. Is that yours or mine?
I can't tell.
That's mine.
Oh, yours is going off now.
Here's your keys.
That thing is grabbing right a hold of it, dude. Look at that. So we decide to get up and move around the room, and we get over to this one side of the barn, and the smell got thicker. Now it's really bad. But as we got over there, then our devices on the other side of the room start going nuts. So the smell's over there in that corner?
Yeah.
Is like BO, or does something like die?
I don't know. It smells like, oh. Go walk over there by them stairs.
Huh?
Go walk over there by them stairs. That's where I smelled it when I got towards the top of it.
Oh my God. Oh, it's horrible. Oh, dude. Bro.
I told you.
Oh my God, dude, that's fucking rancid. I wonder if something died, dude. Oh, shit.
What?
Oh, it's worse right here, dude. Oh my God. Oh, and now it's gone. Hold on.
Look at this fucking REM pod right now, too.
Dude.
Look at this.
This thing's going fucking ape shit.
It doesn't like you being over there.
It's moving around.
That's a temperature drop.
Where are you? Am I chasing you around?
It does not like you being over there. You got close. What the fuck?
Did you hear that?
No, what was it?
There was a knock on this wall. Are you over here? No smell in this corner. None. Clean. All right here is like super clean. And you come over here.
Is he getting close to it?
Come over here, Craig. It's gone. Oh, wait a minute. It's
Ooh,
right
it's
here.
right here.
Right.
What the fuck? What was that?
I don't know. I heard something move downstairs. Right here, dude. I can smell it.
Look. Now the
they're
other
both
one.
going off. Did you see that? Did you see the motion sensor light?
Yes.
Who's up here with us? It's gone, Craig. Oh, it's right here. Come right here. Come right here in this area, right here. You'll smell it.
Now it's clean.
Right? Now come over here. As you get over here, you could feel the weight shift.
It's like light.
It's like light as fuck right here. You can breathe.
Yeah. It's not heavy at all. And this is in a corner.
Yeah, as you go this, I mean, dude, it's literally like as you're going this way, you can feel the heaviness like setting in on you. Like it's mad that we're moving this way. And then we would get over to this other corner and the smell would be gone and the air was lighter. It was like a weight was lifted off your shoulders. You could breathe, you felt better. And then you'd shift back over to the other side of the room and the smell wouldn't be there, but the energy was just like pushing down on your shoulders. Meanwhile, our devices are going nuts. Looking down these things like,
Oh, look at that temperature change.
dude, whatever it is not happy that we're over here searching around. That shit's fucking, look at that shit. Here's what's crazy. So, right here, it's like super heavy, right?
Yeah.
Super heavy. As you go this way, it gets really light. Like you just walk through like you're walking through a threshold right here, right? There's like this whole, I can breathe, like I don't feel weighted down. So then we make our way back over to our devices. The devices stop. Now that we're back over there close to them, and the smell comes back. And it's like this thing's pushing us around the room, but the more we moved, the more it got angry. But when we sat still, it wouldn't do, it would just kind of travel by every once in a while. And then the REM pods went from acting up like crazy to just silence. Whatever it is, dude, it's like here, like all right here. Oh, dude, come over here now. Come over here. Come where I'm standing at.
I just heard a knock on this wall over here.
Just breathe in. Oh, it's huge.
Fuck.
And the closer we get over here, now it's moved. Now it's getting lighter. It's right here.
It's big, whatever it is.
Whatever it is, it's moving.
And it covers a lot of area.
And it stinks like shit. It smells like a hockey fucking, like a, what am I trying to say? Like a locker room. It smells like a locker room. It just
Like
smells
middle school boys gym bag.
Yes, like gym clothes that have been sweated through and stayed in a trash can, never got washed, like that kind of smell. We set out right at the spot where Colonel Waples was killed at by his own train, and we both did an ESSA session. We use, what are they called, Hellfire? Heavies. We used these headphones called Heavies that are made for like metal bands, right? And they've got plenty of bass, treble, but it's boosted audio. And these spirit boxes that we're using, the volume only goes up so high. So you're getting a louder response in these headphones, and you gotta push them in, and they seal up on your ears, and you can get a good noise cancellation of silence in them. I'm speaking to the person or persons that is here with us tonight. Can you tell us your name?
There's a bunch. Another language.
Does this train coming upset you?
Mention that.
There's a train coming. I want to see if anything comes out while he's,
Acting. Caution. Habit. People have never. Never met.
What was the name of the driver for Colonel Waples?
Chapel. Closer to heaven. Expecting.
If Craig has said anything, I can't hear him at all.
Music. Investigation. Hit.
I can't hear him saying anything because the train is so fucking loud. Just crazy that it would come by while we're trying to do the ESTA session. It's barely come by. It's starting to lightning outside.
Letter. Notice. Nothing. Taking. Matters. 1/2. Distinction.
Can you tell Craig who you are?
3 days.
Colonel Waples, are you here with us?
That's what I did.
What did you do?
More.
Was this a murder that took place?
C even.
Can you tell me the name of your driver at the time so we can look him up?
1,000.
1,000. What were you doing the day that you got killed?
What do you think?
Well, I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
This can't.
Were you honestly just hit by a train? Or were you set up and murdered?
Hall.
Paul? As in Paul Waples? So, Paul, who was driving the car that day?
Vance.
Vance? Was that his name?
Burning.
Burning? I'm going to pull him out. We're going to switch places. Craig, I'm going to pull you out. Let's trade places. Could you hear me at all when I was talking?
I can hear noise, but I can't hear like what you're saying.
Okay.
And did the train come by?
Yeah.
That motherfucker felt like it was in front of me.
Oh, no. It was definitely a train that came by.
I've been a part of quite a few Estes sessions now, and this one was one that was probably the most intense for me. The feeling that I had when I was sitting there in the chair, answering questions to Justin, all I know is I can't hear anything, I can't see anything. I'm repeating whatever's coming through the headphones that I have on. And at one point, I kept feeling like something was touching me. It felt like there was a few people standing around me at all times, and I know Justin was sitting probably 10, 15 feet away from me at the back of his van asking questions. And I'm just repeating whatever I'm saying, and after I'm done, he tells me that I was answering questions. I had no idea at the time. Are you here, Miss? Are you Colonel Waples? Are you here? Was there something fishy about your death? Was it actually an accident what happened to you down here? Is there anyone else here that would like to speak to us that's not Colonel Waples?
Tunnels.
Is there tunnels underneath this place?
Yes.
Do they go up to the college? Or do they go farther than that?
Trees.
They at least go to the trees?
Tunnels.
So the tunnels are in the trees? Was there some secret stuff going on in the tunnels?
Every year.
Was it like a sacrifice or something every year in the tunnels? Were you a part of that?
Now they know.
Who knows? Who knows about the tunnels?
The people.
We've heard that there's people that come through here and disappear underneath the bridge and into the woods. Is that where they're going to? Is that the tunnels they're going to?
General. They just said general.
So were you a friend of Colonel Waples and you're a general?
Friend.
Okay. So did something happen to you out here too on this land?
Family.
So Colonel Waples was your family. Did you have something to do with his death?
Heartbreak.
Was it heartbreaking when your family died out here?
Emergency.
So was there an emergency when?
Semper Fi.
Were you a Marine?
Contracted.
So you worked with the Marines contractor? Were you contracted by the Marines to do stuff for them? Is that what really happened out here?
No.
Was Colonel Waples involved in stuff he shouldn't have been?
Don't leave me.
Was that Colonel Waples' last words to his driver?
Fire.
Was there a fire whenever the train hit the car? Was he burned? Was Colonel Waples burned when he was hit?
All of this.
All of this has something to do with Colonel Waples? Did you guys have a lot of parties here in this big house on the hill?
Metaphor.
What's a metaphor? The parties? Was it actually secret gatherings that no one knew about with the military?
Shooter.
Do you know who?
Children.
Were there children in the house that were harmed? Or were they taken to the tunnels?
Money.
So it's all about the money?
Yes.
Okay. Did y'all do stuff with children for money?
Yes. Terrible.
Y'all did terrible things to children
Terrible
for money?
things.
Were y'all...
Deserved it.
The kids deserved it or Waples deserved it?
He deserved... something.
So he deserved it. So was he one of the beginning people that were...
It was too much.
Was he trafficking kids that early in the beginning of America?
Dark.
Did he do dark stuff to the
Place.
kids? So was he trafficking kids or doing something worse? Or was he trying to protect people or protect the people that were trafficking kids?
For sale. Terrible.
So the kids were for sale and it was terrible?
Yes.
So is that what really happened to him out here? Somebody set him up to shut him down?
Had to go.
So did he know too much? Did Waples know too much about what was going on, so he had to go? Was he murdered? Was Colonel Waples murdered? Or was it really an
He
accident?
was a racist.
Colonel Waples was a racist?
Yes.
Is that why there's such
Horrible.
Is that why there's such dark energy in the barn?
Water.
Did he drown somebody?
No windows.
So is that what he did with the kids? Put them where there was no windows? Or did he drown one of them?
They were beaten.
So he beat the kids? Is that why they had to do something to him and he had to go?
Curbside.
Did he deliver goods curbside? Was he the first one to do that? Hey, Justin. 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 Hey. I'm going to pull you out.
Huh?
I'm going to pull you out because I'm fixing to run out of battery and I don't want to lose this recording after what you were just saying. I had to pull him out at one point because the battery was dying. So we switched cameras and I stood on the other side of him. And at that point was when I got to the other side of him. I started asking questions. And as soon as I was asking him, he was answering. It was telling me to shut up. And I said, "Are you telling me to shut up?" It said, "No, them." And it was answering almost dead on from when I was asking. The answers were coming right behind it. And I've never seen it do like that.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Justin. So earlier you said that there was something dark in this house. Were the kids that were trafficked, is that what the disappointment room was about? Was there a disappointment room in this house? Was that for the parties or was that for the other stuff that was done to the kids here?
Dark circle. Cults.
Is that where the hooded people go down the ditch and over to the tunnels?
Yes.
Did Waples have them put there?
Yes.
Was he part of the dark cult?
Yes. No.
Was he one of the leaders
There's
of the...
echoes.
So did he have a big reach? Did he have
Dallas, Fort Worth.
That's a pretty big reach. So he operated out of Dallas and Fort Worth. Is he the main one that did this to the children? Or did he facilitate it?
Son of a bitch.
Did he facilitate everything that was happening? Was he a key player in this area?
Ow. Bitch.
Was he someone's bitch? Did he make someone their bitch?
Yes.
Did he have a lot of people that he controlled because of his money?
Bankers.
So he had all the bankers involved in this?
Yes.
Does it still go on today?
Yes.
Is it worse than it's ever been?
Could be.
Did y'all get that started here in this area?
No.
So it was already going on even back then, and y'all just got involved in it?
20.
There was 20 people involved in it?
It was on our books.
So was this house really a party house, or was it a cover?
House party?
So y'all had house parties here. What did y'all do with the kids? Did anyone have kids over here?
Sold.
You sold the kids that were here? Is that what the parties were for?
Yes. son of a bitch.
Do you not like that we're finding this out right now?
No. Shut up.
But you don't want me to shut up.
Not you.
Someone else talking?
Yes.
Someone else not trying to let you talk?
Yes.
But you're going to talk anyways?
Yes.
Do you regret
Need to leave.
We need to leave?
That was loud, dude. This thing fucking screamed at me. Like, I didn't think, like, that was at me. Like, you need to get the fuck out of here. Like, you need to get the fuck out.
Do you not like this because we're getting answers? Are you glad to be able to get this off your chest after all these years?
It's in the past.
So why are you bringing it up?
We need to.
Why? So you can move past it, or so you can be known?
Truth.
Because you want the truth to come out of what really happened?
Yes.
Here?
Waples.
So Waples wasn't as good as everyone thought he was?
No.
Was he an evil man?
In the house.
Was there a lot of evil in
Buried.
this house?
In the back.
Something's buried in the back?
Trees.
Is it buried underneath the trees?
Yes.
Is it children? Or is it other people that tried to get in your way?
Train tracks. Train. He kept saying. Yeah. Train something.
Did you take him to
You're
the
on
train
the tracks.
station?
Oh, I can hear it now. Woo. Thought that was in the fucking headphones. Oh my god, man, you're not bullshit. That's like it's right here.
Are you glad that you finally get to tell the truth of what happened here?
He doesn't want me to tell.
Did you enjoy doing what you guys did back then?
I think this thing stopped, dude. No. Hold on. No, it's still going now.
Did you enjoy what you did here?
I feel like something was trying to touch my hand. They're in the dark. Children. Yes.
Are you ashamed of what you guys did in this house?
The walls. The wall.
How did you get into it? Why did you get into it?
Covered it up. They were dangerous.
Did you guys make a lot of money doing it? Did y'all make a lot of money while y'all were trafficking kids?
Lots of money.
Are you proud of that?
Prostitution. Or maybe restitution. Prostitution or restitution, something like that.
Are you stuck here because of what you did?
Shut up.
You want me to shut up?
Yes.
Why? Because I keep getting questions that you don't want to answer?
None of your fucking business. Something like that. Like none of your business, none of your... Whoever it is, I can hear like three voices. And one's really aggressive, like talking to another dude. One dude's trying to say something. The other dude's like fucking screaming at him to shut the fuck up.
So is Waples trying to keep you quiet from telling the story to me?
Outside.
You don't want any outsiders to know what really happened?
Correct.
So is Waples the one trying to silence you from this conversation right now?
Tom.
Who is Tom? Is Tom trying to silence you? Was he Waples' partner?
The indention.
Did he make an indention on you?
Food.
Did you bring the food through here for him? Is that who Tom was? Did he help bring
Now
this?
they know.
So is Waples mad at you because now we know the truth?
Be quiet.
Are you telling me to be quiet or are they telling you to be quiet?
Everyone.
So you don't want to talk about it anymore? Did you not want the truth to get out of what really happened here? Is someone trying to silence you right now, even from the other side?
Who would believe you?
I don't think it's a hard story to believe nowadays with everything that's going on, and everyone does still. Trafficking.
Elite.
So only the elite are the traffickers? Do you guys get off on that?
Whitaker. James
Whitaker? Do you enjoy having that much power that you can traffic people and do whatever you want and get away with it?
Wagner.
Wagner was involved too?
Yes.
The one that's in Decatur? The Wagner mansion out there? Is that what you're talking about? Was he involved in this?
Yes.
So he was one of the elite.
Shut
also.
up. Be quiet.
Are they trying to silence you from the other side to tell them their story?
Yes.
Because they're ashamed of what y'all did?
Conspiracy.
So there's a conspiracy of what y'all did, but no one knows the truth.
Conspired.
Oh, so y'all conspired to do this all together?
Yes.
Who was the ringleader?
General.
So the general was the one that brought Colonel Waples into this.
Yes.
And before he got in, there was
Bad man.
General was a bad man? Or Waples was a bad man?
Both.
Are they still here on this property right now?
In hell. And then Craig pulls me out, and when I went back in post and watched this, I was dumbfounded at how dead on the money we were with every question. He'd ask a question, I was right on top of him. He'd be asking a question, and I'd answer him in the middle of him asking a question. It absolutely blew my mind. So where do we go from here? Well, what I'd like to do is do some further investigations to finding out if what we accumulated for evidence is actually true. Are we going to get doors slammed in our face? Probably. I mean, you got to think. Colonel Waples died in 1916. That house was built in 1903. The cottage was built in 1911. The barn was built somewhere in between. All these parties happened, and then he dies in 1916. Healthy as an ox. By his own railroad. By his own train that delivers food to his house. Was the train really there to deliver food, or was that a cover-up? And why couldn't you, if you had a driver, why couldn't you just have them go down and get your food for you? Why have the train come by? What kind of a sick amount of food are you getting to your house that you need a train to deliver all of that food, for one? Something just doesn't make sense. So, for the evidence that we caught and what came through, I don't think what's haunting that land is anything to do with the Indian battle that happened there. I think it has everything to do with the crime that was taking place on that property and has been covered up for so long that even if you went digging for it, all you're going to find is the history of Colonel Waples and his family and where he got married and his wife and this and that. But you're not going to find police records on this. So we contact Arlington PD, we go to records, and we find out that, and we do this via internet and emails. The only thing we found out was that somebody found a prostitute dead in the ditch out there in the same place that Colonel Waples was killed at. But that has nothing to do with Colonel Waples, and that was in 2004. It's like there's this shut door that's not going to let us in. And to be honest, when you go messing with stuff like that, and it's cover up after cover up after cover up, it's best to probably just leave it alone.